Hi there, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Local Pros. We are continuing our series of interviewing players that are attending the Canadian National Championships coming from outside of Ontario, and in this case, outside of Canada. I am joined by the current Michigan State champion, Mr. Austen Bates. Austen, welcome.
Great to be here.
Quite the field you took down this past weekend, although this is going to be coming out sometime in August, so back in July or back at the beginning of July.
One of the strongest.
Is this one of the biggest events you've taken down so far in your career?
I would say it probably is. Just competitive wise, we had a bunch of players that were, amongst the top touring players there. And usually every year I have Marwede and Luke Taylor. Occasionally Kyle Klein will come out there, but it was really nice to finally be able to compete with these guys. So.
I was going to say, and on top of them being on tour, you're also competing with your teammates from Great Lakes Disc, and in some cases,
it's really nice to go out in front of the sponsor.
I'm sure Shay was very happy to see 2 out of 3 spots on the podium from Great Lakes members.
I don't remember who took third. I think was it Frank. I think.
Hold on. I mean, I'm on PDGA. Yeah, it's Frank.
Okay.
Frank Smith.
I don't remember. I don't think he is sponsored by. I know that Shay definitely tries to collect all the top pros. So.
For sure. And even some of us, amateurs that are just trying to get going on the other side of the Great Lakes.
Yeah, he's really great at getting players and supporting us to get out there and play tournaments.
So you've had quite a year this year. Just looking back, 8 wins, including the Michigan States. Are you looking at hopefully getting on the full tour in the next year?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was kind of what I was hoping to do this year, just with a lot of the tour being on the West Coast and over in Europe this year. It just didn't seem very practical to me. So although I technically earned a tour card through the Q Series last year, it just didn't make sense to pay for it and try to fund myself out on the road. So we're back at the Q Series stuff again this year and hopefully do it again.
I mean, it seems to be going well so far.
Yes.
And so looking ahead, coming back up to Canada for another year, this year being Canadian Nationals instead of just the RIP, what are you most looking forward to this year compared to last year?
I mean, I got to go and play a couple of practice rounds with some of the locals there, and they were talking about how great this was. It the Project 8 or 10 is the other course?
Project 15.
15. I knew it was a number. I just couldn't remember what it was. Yeah, but I heard really good things about that course, and I really enjoyed the course that we played last year as well. So I mean, those are going to be really excited to go out and compete. There's a pretty stacked field showing up this year as well between the Canadians and a bunch of the Americans that are coming through and heading towards the playoff events this year. I'm sorry if you can hear that.
No worries. So you played last year. It was just, I think, all 3 rounds of the RIP were at Hope Goat. Did you get a chance to play either Project 15 or I believe the other course you're playing is Cedar Creek when you were in Canada last?
No, I did not. Actually, I didn't opt to upgrade my cell phone plan. So most of the time that I was there, I didn't have data. So I was just trying to get myself back and forth from the course. And that was about really all I did. We did explore a little bit in the city that we were in. I can't remember the name of that either, but I just did like axe throwing, went out to Lake Ontario, just some small things like that. But, yeah, I didn't play too much disc golf outside of playing Haunt Goat.
And that's fair. I mean, if you're focusing on that, then it's a good thing. You get a chance to come back this year and I guess spread your wings a little more, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
I mean, Project 15 has been rated by at least Ontario, like our locals here in Ontario, as the top course in the province. though I'm sure Hope Goat is going to make its way up there once as it so to speak beats in, and Daryl keeps making the changes he's been making. Have you been following along at all online through social media at some of the changes he's been putting in?
No, I haven't. I'll be excited to go and look some of those up.
I'm sure he'll have fun. He's made. I don't know how well you recall the course, but he's changing hole 5, which was that kind of zigzag lightning bolt shaped hole.
Yeah.
I think he's lengthened it and made it so the over the top play doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
I guess just try and
yeah,
make it a little more challenging.
A shift from a par 4 or to a par 5, or
I'm not entirely sure. I haven't had a chance to go. I haven't had a chance to go out and play it, and I'm like an hour away. So
okay,
I do plan to get out there sometime soon. That hole 10, he's added a triple mando through the trees to get to the basket. It's kind of a long par 4, throwing from close to hole 1, narrow-ish fairway.
Yeah.
And then like through he's made a triple mando there.
I remember. I was thinking that it was one of the par 3s that you kind of finished towards that stretch.
He's trying to stop the Gannon Burr just attack everything over the forest shots. Like I think he's done it more than one event so far in his career. So he's trying to Burr-proof the course, so to speak.
That makes sense. Definitely cool as a spectator to also watch those shots. Okay, he just threw it over those trees.
And so, before you make your way back up here, what other tournaments you have coming up in your lead up to getting here for nationals?
I believe I'm going to. I've taken most of July off, and then starting August, I'll be playing Pennsylvania States. It's a Q Series this year. I will be playing River City Open, and then I believe it's Ledgestone after that. Then I have a fully packed August. Ledgestone, Idlewild, and I think CCR, Great Lakes Open, and then I think to kind of round that out is the Canadian Nationals.
Anything else you're looking forward to when you're up here? I know we have the crokinole and glow in the dark disc that's going on. That's part of the attached to the event. But is there other stuff in the city that you were looking forward to checking out while you're here?
I haven't really looked too much into it yet, to be honest. It's still kind of a ways out. I'm excited. I'm bringing one of my friends along with me who's never been up to play the tournament, and he was talking about trying to do a vlog or something for the tournament. And I thought that would be fun.
Well, I'm sure it'll be exciting to watch afterwards for sure. Well, I want to thank you very much for your time, Austen. It's been great chatting with you, and I look forward to seeing you back up here in September.
Yeah, it should be great. I'm looking forward to it. You guys really put on it was really great coming up and playing in front of everyone.
Well, hoping to do it again this year for sure, and on the bigger stage of having it as Canadian Nationals for sure.
Yeah, I made the trip out 2 years ago when it was up in Thunder Bay, and it was really cool. It was close to being lead card, or if not lead card. I think I was put on one of the feature cards there. And everybody, the Canadian fans are awesome. So
we certainly try, and if nothing else, we'll be polite.
Yeah.
Thank you very much again for your time, Austen.
Thank you.